Okay, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about wedges and wedge fitting. For me, in Dubai, it's a problem area. We've got grain everywhere. We even seen Tiger struggle when he came back in Bahamas, which was reassuring for me. But Titleist do the K grind, different soles, everything. For me, I find it quite confusing. So just tell us what we've done today and how it's come about.
We've simply put different grinds, different finishes in your hand. See how you feel and how you play with them, and give us your feedback straight away.
What's the grind?
So grind is everything. It's the bounce, it's the sole width, it's the way the sole is cambered. So it's really important how that interacts with the turf.
Right. Now what I find is when I'm nervous, I get quite steep. And I have quite a lot of shaft lean. Just so I can be aggressive on it and I don't decelerate. So what did you find from seeing me chunk them all over the place?
Well, it's great because for you've given the feedback straight away. So we put the different finishes, different grinds in your hand, and just how they played through the turf. You were given that instant feedback about, oh, that feels good, that feels more forgiving. You know, I like that. I feel like I control the ball.
The one thing that we noticed, I hit a few early on, and was because you might not see it, or we'll put it up, you'll see in a bit. The nervous one where I dig the ground, I decelerate, and they've gone nowhere. Then I hit somewhere, flicked it with my hands and find it through the back because it's just lack of confidence. Then you put one in my hand, and actually it felt very professional. The sound was different first of all, and it just gripped. It didn't grip and come back. We're quite 30 yards if that, but it stopped. But it was like a pinching sound. Why was that?
Well, that's just because the pinch point when you struck it through the turf is a lot better for you. It suits your technique, and it just gave you that bit of confidence and feedback you get it from the strike.
So what did we end up with? What did you?
So we in the 60 you like the K grind, and that gives you that bit of sole width.
Right.
And that's giving you a bit more forgiveness. You noticed it wasn't digging for you. You could feel like you could put it into the turf, especially in the grain, and it was just travelling through. And then you also like the S grind as well, because you felt like you could get at the ball a bit more, and you felt like you could fire it in.
So what's the difference? What is the difference in?
Well,
I'm still a bit confused between K and.
It's simply the sole width on the K is a lot wider. If you look at the true bounce angle, it's not got a massive amount of bounce, but it's the width of the sole that's giving you the forgiveness.
Right.
And then in the S grind, it's the trailing edge is shaved off. This is actually a stricker who really.
I wish you could trick like that.
Yeah, exactly. But Bob has come up with all these grinds over the years. All the players asked for, and it's their feedback has led them into these grinds.
Would you see my characteristics are very similar to people out here in Dubai and the UAE with the grain that they all share the same sort of amateur?
People are so nervous. I play pro-ams and you can see straight away they get a chip on a tight lie, especially the grainy lies, and they just freeze. They don't have the confidence to pitch off it.
So the best thing to do when you're having a fit is do what you've done with me. Just hand you all.
Try them all.
And just see. So don't be confused by K grind, this bounce, what have you. Just try it.
And Bob will tell you himself. Bob Vokey showed us it. He just puts it in your hands. He gets your feedback straight away. And from that, you sort of get a moment. Oh, that works, and that's how he sort of.
Now, Bob's got a thing that he always says, "They'll know." What does he
gives them the ha-ha moment where he sort of, so they go, "Oh, that works." So it's a great way of explaining it.
I'm happy with the ha-ha moment instead of the oh crap moment.
But it was, you did it yourself. Oh, I like that. It's that moment where they go, oh, I like that. It feels comfortable. It gives you confidence, and it's really tough with lies. These are as tough a lies as you're going to get with the grain, and have that confidence to strike through with speed and confidence. It's going to make your chipping much more consistent.
I do feel a lot more confident now, especially on the grain turf. But I've got to get used to spin, something that I've never had to encounter before. But thanks very much.
No worries. Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.